Let's talk about your first IEP meeting as a school psych. The moment when you're sitting at the table, your palms a little bit sweaty, you're staring at your stack of reports, trying to remember if you printed the parent rights. Yep, I've been there. Here's everything I wish I knew heading into my first IEP meeting without totally freaking out. First of all, meetings can be in person or virtual, and they both come with their own kind of chaos. In person, make sure to find a good space to hold your meeting. Not in the hallway, not in the cafeteria, somewhere quiet where everybody can actually focus. If you're at a school with limited rooms, make sure to plan ahead. Make sure to reserve it, talk to your admin, talk to your front desk people, tape your name on the door if you have to. Virtual meetings, test your tech. Make sure you have your reports pulled up and make sure the audio and the mic is working. There's nothing like doing your first eligibility determination presentation muted. Have your reports and other IEP documents ready. I usually print 2 to 3 hard copies just in case. At my site, we have a projector, so we can screen share the documents instead of passing out 10 different sets of papers. Some parents need to see it physically. Having both options shows that you're prepared and that you're respectful of different preferences. Now, the facilitation part may depend on your district. Sometimes it's a case manager and sometimes it's us school psychs. When it's my turn, I usually start off with a version of this. Thank you everybody for making the time to join the meeting today. The purpose of today's meeting is to blah, blah, blah. You can adapt it, of course. Sometimes I'll say, I believe we're meeting to review the student's progress on reading and to review any behavioral concerns. Is that what everybody thinks we're here to do? Or does this sound right to everybody? That little check-in helps everybody get on the same page before we start diving in. Then I move on to the introductions. Before we start, let's go around and do introductions. I'll start. My name is Preston and I'm the school psychologist. Then I go over the notice of procedural safeguards, also known as the parent rights. These should have already been sent when you shared the assessment plan, but I always have an extra one printed or a PDF copy. I ask parents if they have any questions with the parent rights or if they need another copy. Here's the thing, you don't need to sound perfect. You're not expected to quote your entire report word for word like a robot. You also don't need to share stuff that's not relevant to the eligibility. So if you messed up on a subtest, you don't need to explain that you confused the reverse rule on the whisk. Just don't use that score if it invalidates the results. Be ready to explain your testing, but don't feel like you have to carry the whole meeting by yourself. Lean on to your IEP team. This is what I'm seeing. What do you think? Does anyone have a different interpretation? Listen, it is totally normal to feel nervous or overwhelmed, especially when things start moving fast and people are throwing out different acronyms. If you feel yourself getting flustered, take a deep breath. Ask a teammate to step in. Can you take over for a minute while I pull something up? Give yourself grace. You don't need to perform. You're there to collaborate, not to be perfect. Meetings will go off script. A parent might bring something unrelated or a teacher might go on a tangent about a curriculum. If the concern can be addressed on the spot, go for it. But if it's something out of the purpose of the meeting, you can say, that's an important concern, but I want to make sure we're focused on today's agenda. We can definitely schedule a follow-up meeting or discuss this outside of this meeting. And just know, if you mess up, it's okay. Most things can be clarified, amended, or fixed. Every meeting is a chance to learn and grow. So if you're heading into your first IEP meeting, breathe. Prepare. Ask for help when you need it. You got this. Leave a comment and let me know what part of IEP meetings freak you out the most, or something you wish you had known sooner. And if you've already been through your first one, share your survival story. We all need those too. And remember, progress, not perfection.